Hey there, and welcome back to Melanie Loves Death Metal, where today I'm going to be showing off my Dripping Decay cassette collection. This is quite possibly one of the best underground death metal bands to come out in recent years. They released an album last year that was by far one of the best death metal records to come out. They've just only grown on me more and more each time I listen to them. I figured, why not show off the cassettes? A lot of people really like this band. They talk about them a lot to me. They ask me questions about them. They ask me if I've heard this, do I have this, do I own this? So we'll go ahead and get started. So we'll start off. This band is from the US. They're from the Portland area. This is their demo that came out in 2021 called Watching You Rot. This is the first time I ever heard them. It's the first release they've ever had out. Head Split Records was the one that got them on my radar. I had that tape. I bought it when it first was released, and then I ended up trading it off for, I think, probably a Leprophiliac. I feel like it might have been for a Leprophiliac. I don't remember. And then since then, they re-released it on Barf Bag Records right here. So then I picked up this copy. So I don't have the Head Split one anymore. That was originally the first release, and this is Barf Bag Records. But this is a perfect 10 out of 10 demo, in my opinion. So I'll show you the tape. And this is essentially what got them on my radar, like I said. So it's like a barf green color with red ink on it, pro printed tape, and then a really nice J card for a demo. Usually the J cards are pretty simplistic. So there's the band right there. There's the cover art, spine, and then it has 7 tracks on here. So one thing to note is the lettering, the coloring of the logo, band's logo, is purple for this edition. And then for the Head Split Records, it was red, and then the tape was like a cream color with red ink. So the variance is completely different. And then here's the other side of all the lyrics. There you go. Barf Bag, album layout and lyrics by that person. Logo, where is the cover art? By Neil Smith as a cover artist. So this is a really good demo. So this got them on my radar. And then this came out pretty much towards the end of 2021. I remember it was around Christmas time when it came out because I was in Illinois. It was snowy. And this was on repeat. I got the digital download on Bandcamp after Head Split announced it on their website. I listened to it nonstop. And then shortly after that, 2023, last year, comes around and they released Festering Grotesqueries, their first full-length album. This is on, what was it again? Satanic Royalty Records. So I showed off the vinyl record of this, and I did a whole review of this last year. This was definitely one of the best death metal albums to come out last year. Since then, as everybody knows, I've sold off most of my vinyl collection, but I did hold on to the tape. I don't plan on getting rid of this. So show off the tape. Of course, it's a classic pink tape. I love pink tapes. I'm a sucker for the pink tapes with the black ink on there. It sounds great. This album is phenomenal. It's slimy, it's filthy sounding. It's just, if you want to know more about it, I will pop a link for the review that I did on this. But if you're not familiar with this album, get familiar with it. I think this is by far one of the best debut albums for a Portland, dirty, filthy sounding, slimy sounding band to put out. So here's a J card, liner notes. There you go. So the cover art is done by Tony Hayatoma, I think is how you say that. Absolutely love the cover art. Goes perfect for the type of music that you're listening to. Here's the band right here. And again, these guys are simply phenomenal. This album is so good. So these tapes are not sold out. I got these through Satanic Royalty directly. You can get them on Bandcamp or their website. For this one and for the next one I'm about to show you, the Watching You Rot demo is completely sold out. However, the CD is lingering around. You can probably find it on Discogs, probably for stupid prices, but that is not as easy to find. I'm hoping that Head Split reissues that maybe someday. We'll see, hopefully. But again, in terms of like demo chasers, if you're a demo chaser, you love death metal demos, you got to figure out how to get this. Because this is going to be one of those sought after ones, I believe, in a couple of years. People are going to really want this. They've pressed it on CD too, so the CD is easy to find. The tape is definitely not easy to find right now. And then finally, they come after Festering Grotesqueries and they released a Ripping Remains EP shortly after, and this is the newest release that's out right now on Satanic Royalty. This tape is available. You can find it just about anywhere. Distros have got it now. It's on Bandcamp. It's on their website. And I'm going to tell you what, they're back to this sound again. They got pretty, a little bit, they had a little bit more tempo changes on this. Definitely filthy sounding, very good production, all those things, like I said, talked about it. But they went back to a little bit more of their demo sound with this EP, a little bit more thrashier sounding. I also did a review on this shortly after it came out, so I will link that as well. But I finally got the tape in. That's what made me want to do this video. I finally ordered the tape. I finally got it in, and I figured I'd show it off. So I really like this thrashier, high-pitched sounding, less of the, like, gurgly sound that they kind of, not gurgly, it's like a slimy sound that they have on Festering. But I really like what they're doing with this. It's not so different, like you can tell it's Dripping Decay, and it's got a lot of that demo sound to it, but the EP is very, very good. So I like this. They had some songs that they just kept writing, and so they decided to put out an EP shortly after, so they're a hard-working band. So there you go. There's Pumpkin there. I'm assuming because it's pumpkin orange. I'm not too sure the story around that. I probably could have looked into it before I recorded this video. So similar to the demo, has a similar style of artwork, which I'm assuming is probably the same artist, who I think is also in the band. Let me double check here. There's the band right there. Ooh, we've got the leather spike stuff going on. The liner notes for an EP that they've got quite a bit of a J card going here. Neil Smith guitar. I think that's also who did. Yeah, Neil also did the back cover art. Oh, and the cover art is by Left Grimmer. I don't know who that is. Art on the disc. Okay, so there's just, yeah, Neil just did a lot of the artwork on here too. So, but similar style of artwork for the EP here. And then more lyrics, and then this fantastic image of this individual here. Don't know who that is or what that's about, but Trick or Treat is on here. This is a cover of the band Halloween, not Halloween. So I'm assuming that's probably why the pumpkin's on here. So look up that band if you're not familiar. Again, I talked about this in my review. So fantastic EP. This is really good. Probably going to be one of the best releases to come out this year. It's already just an EP. But yeah, this is out. And then we've got the nice Halloween style tape. And there's my dog barking, of course, always in the videos. So there you go. She's going off, man. Somebody at the door? Yep, somebody's at the door. Let me see. Looking out the window here. Probably Amazon. Probably Amazon for my neighbor. Yep, my neighbor gets like 10 packages a day. So here are all the tapes. These two, the newest EP and the full length, are available on Satanic Royalty and Bandcamp. Easy to find. Awesome stuff. This one is sold out. Barf Bag, I don't think, has any more copies either, so you'll have to go and hunt for this. Discogs had it. Last time I checked, it was like 15 bucks for the head split version. So if you're willing to spend that on a tape, go for it. I mean, it's worth it. I'm not going to do that, but yeah. So Dripping Decay. Check them out. Let me know what you guys think. That's all I have today. See you in the next one.